Mr. Chairman, before I ask my questions, since it has not yet been done, I think it's important to really make sure that the jingoistic, bigoted testimony of Mr. Homan is called out as nearly completely untrue, as being an outrage, and as a former official directing the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, he should know better.
Mr.
Making
Chairman,
sure that I am...
Mr. Chairman.
No, this is my 5 minutes.
Well,
The word
what did I say was inaccurate?
Excuse me.
okay,
I'm not asking a question.
Okay,
or-
the gentlelady is recognized for 5 minutes. She's made her point, and I will try to resolve any other issues at the end of her questioning. Okay.
Thank you. So I just think it's important that it's not accepted as accurate.
Today, we're diving into a fiery exchange that's making waves in the political world. It's about border security, immigration, and a showdown between former ICE Director Tom Homan and Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz during a heated committee hearing. In this recent House committee hearing, tensions skyrocketed when Wasserman Schultz opened her time with a blunt critique of Homan's testimony. She accused him of jingoistic and bigoted statements and called his remarks nearly completely untrue. Imagine starting your segment like that. Boom! Right off the bat, the temperature in that room went from 0 to 100. Homan, a former ICE director, wasn't about to sit back and let that slide. The moment she was done, he jumped in, asking her to clarify what he said that was inaccurate. Homan didn't mince words, confirming there is indeed a crisis at the border. With staggering numbers of apprehensions and a system under immense strain, he defended his position, stating that his testimony was factual. On the other hand, Wasserman Schultz was adamant that his remarks were inflammatory and not entirely accurate. She used her time to make sure those watching knew she wasn't buying into his narrative. This back and forth wasn't just about facts, it was about control of the narrative. Homan isn't just anyone. He's a seasoned official with decades of experience in immigration and border enforcement. He even fired back with a bold statement, "I've forgotten more about this issue than you'll ever know." That's a mic drop moment right there. Wasserman Schultz, however, didn't back down. She confidently stated she was ready to go.
Testimony. Okay.
Mr. Homan, is there a crisis on the border?
Of course,
And has there been a crisis there for a long time?
yes.
I just want to get, because your testimony was at the broader issue, and this is critically important, but we also have a broader issue there. We got unbelievable numbers we've seen on the border with apprehensions and everything else, right?
Absolutely. If I can respond to the earlier remark from Wasserman Schultz, I forgot more about this issue than you'll ever know. So if you say my testimony is inaccurate, it's wrong. Everything I said here is accurate. Bottom line. If you want to go toe-to-toe, I'm here. I'm here in my own time to speak to the American people about what's false
I'm
and
sure
what's
happy
fact.
to go toe-to-toe with you, Mr. Homan.
Well,
happy
I'm
to do
here.
that any day.
But you got to let me respond to your question rather than
I didn't
dropping a
ask you a
bomb and
question.
running away.
It was my time.
So
and I
there is a
wasn't asking
crisis
you a
on the
question.
border.
Toe-to-toe with him anytime. It was less of a hearing and more of a heavyweight match. The border crisis isn't a new issue. It's been an ongoing challenge for years. What exchanges like these show us is how divided policymakers are on solutions. Homan emphasized the gravity of the situation, using his expertise to underline the critical need for action. Meanwhile, Wasserman Schultz's approach highlights how important it is to scrutinize the narratives being presented. Both sides are passionate, but the question is, where does this leave us? It's a clash of facts, opinions, and fiery personalities. But now it's your turn. What's your take on the border crisis and the way this debate unfolded? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.